It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. This is going to be a big game, Brock. He's tackled after about 21 yards. And that's going to be a Seahawks first down.
21 yards. And the Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. They'll pitch it to Charbonnet. He's not going to be happy. They're set backwards on first down. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you already got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Now Darnold. And neither one of these guys is going to come down with this. This is incomplete. They have to call this one a draw, Brock, because the receiver had a look at it, but neither guy could secure the football.
I love that. No, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality.
Contact is made. He's hit and dropped back across midfield to the 44. Osa Odigizua. And now that brings them to a 4th and 24.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
4th down punt from the Seahawks. And that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. And that couldn't have
Good ass punt. God damn.
Perfect bounce and went out of bounds at the 1. San Francisco to the line. He's 1st and 10. Here's the first kick.
Oh, I missed the fucking hole. Fuck.
And I think they can finally loose their collars just a little bit, Brock. A nice little cushion now off their own goal line.
That necktie is knotted pretty tight when you're down there smelling your own goal line. So it gives them a little room. Exactly what they needed.
He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Reese Knight on that tackle. Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Here's Purdy to throw. Kittle makes the catch. He's going to be hit there, and they're going to take him out of bounds after a gain of 11. And that is a San Francisco first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
This is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey.
We got it there.
He's out in the clear. Inside the 45. Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And that's good for a 7-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
It is something about
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And he stopped on the run back to the 27.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Charbonnet. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down
All right, let me lock in.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have second and pretty long here. Look is there, but so is a defender. That hit forces the drop. That's going to bring up third down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Oh my God.
Could have extended the drive, but the defender timed it perfectly, breaks it up. That means it's fourth down. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at fourth down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond the 3 and out.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Byron Murphy there to make the play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And this throw's going to be incomplete. Third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And he's not going to make it. They stop him short. So expect a punt coming up here on fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On fourth down and 5, the offense staying out there. They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete. As
Nigga, it's 5 yards, nigga.
They're going to turn this one over on downs.
5 yards, nigga. Get in the field and do something.
Too much confidence offensively. That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try to pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
He's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but a nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes second and 3. Charbonnet on the toss. And this will only
Fat
complicate matters
fuck.
for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
He's brought down by Mike Yeldon.
Not going to get a snap here. We have arrived at our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Nickel set from the Niners on third down. Darnold looking to throw. Taking a chance at the end zone.
Bitch.
Has a man, and he's got it. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp in 5 yards. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. This one splits the uprights. It is good. Ties things at 7.
Jason Myers.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Isaac Gorindo to return. Good work so far. He's got room. So they're going to begin with 36 as he's brought down.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Now Purdy. That's Evans making the catch outright. They get to him. He's hit, brought down after a gain of about 10. And that's going to be good for a 49ers first down.
And the 49er first down.
Purdy to throw it. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. It's going to be caught by Evans. Tackles with what looks to be about 3 yards. That's enough. Fresh set of downs coming their way.
It's a gain of 3. First down.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Right
Oh, he
side,
thinks he's doing a
that's
2-minute drill.
And he works this to the 38 before going down. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Second down, Purdy.
No.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, they've been perfect to that point on the drive. First time we've seen this coverage force them into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. It's the same thing defensively. You've got to get stopped, see the ball hit the ground, to knock them out of that rhythm.
Third down drop. You knew that pressure was coming. And sure looked like he was lucky to even get a throw away on that play.
That rush was coming to flat out end that drive.
Yeah.
And it did.
Purdy gonna go on fourth. Got a man. This is Evans. And he's gonna get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. From the red zone on first. It's got Evans once again.
Oh my god.
He will score.
They let this fuck nigga in.
San Francisco. Mike Evans scoring there to end an 8-play drive. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. He misses the point after, so they stay in a 6-point game. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. To throw, here's Darnold. Finds a seam down the middle. And this will lead to
I was gonna do that nigga.
the 17. inside the red zone.
What? That nigga did not touch me.
Now Seattle gonna call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Working on second down. Darnold buys time, rolling right.
Let's go.
Touchdown Seahawks. Rashid Shaheed from 8 yards out. Knock this through and they'll
That's how you do a drill, nigga.
and right down the middle and good. And they'll take the lead. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. The window to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. One final shot before the half. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. There's the tackle. This play goes for 29 before it, though. And it will be first down, 49ers. Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Window to return it. Good work so far. He's got
Ooh,
room.
I need to ran that bitch.
Reaches the 30. And he
Okay.
is gone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Birdie leading the 49ers to the line for this two-point try.
The 49ers will line up for the
All right, they're going to throw for it. He lays it.
What?
Gets it. Wow, that gets him the 2 points.
21.
Tony P, boy, you lucky, boy.
Eddie Pinheiro to kick off for San Francisco.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Fielded at the 7. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Play fake. Darnold. Look at that power. Deep left side. Defense coming out firing here to start this second half, partner. Good hit there to break up what would have been a catch. It's second down. First play of the drive, Brock. You always tell me this. Always the start of a new battle. And defense wins round 1 in this series.
Yeah, and this next down kind of sets the table, right?
Yeah.
You got to now put yourself in a manageable third down after lack of execution on first.
Complete out to the right. And he's going to be marked down 5 yards short at first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Darnold with it on third and short. What a difference a play makes. This one not working out in their favor. He's hauled to the ground. Offense in a hurry up here.
It's fourth down.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold.
Oh my God.
The catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way. This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive
You didn't think I knew he was going to do that?
Just telling the running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Purdy looking to throw.
I over pursued it.
Incomplete. Defenders on my watch. Making a hit to force that to the ground. It's third down.
Timing is everything in life. The timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Purdy throwing here. Going deep here for the end zone.
Look at it.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks are stopped just outside of their own end zone after the interception.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. Starting this one out with Charbonnet. Daniel managed 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
You know, that kind of game may not take a safety out of the picture on the next play, but at least you won't have half your guys standing in the end zone on that next snap. That was a valuable little run right there.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the counter, it's Charbonnet. It's going to be taken down here, but not before the play gets him 12 big yards and first down.
I think it's so easy for us up here in the booth or sitting on the couch watching at home wondering, why? How do those guys fall for that misdirection? But on the field, that play happens so fast, and the execution so high for that offense to get a big-time run.
Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
Taken down by
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Second down, Darnold.
at the 25-yard line.
Nowhere to go with it. He's playing
No
it. They
input.
go to the 16. Nick Bosa. And that's going to force them into a third down and 11.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Kupp. That's Kupp. Defense finally able to close on this after a gain of about 24. That's good for a Seattle first down.
Good for the Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Price. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. Can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Bernardo Green on
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Now Darnold. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Darnold now to throw. Forced out to his right. He's going for it himself. And
Yeah, that's face
That's
mask.
up to the 41. He goes to the hurry up here.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on fourth.
Nice pick.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's
Bitch.
intercepted.
Yeah.
Picked up by Fred Warner. And the 49ers will set up just a little bit shy of the 40 following the tackle.
The play is a turnover on down.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he got pretty good there. Calling it about 4 yards on 1st down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Back to McCaffrey on 2nd down. This one nearly moves the chains, but he stopped just shy of that marker. 6-yard pickup brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They stick with McCaffrey. Give him 2 yards. Stop made pretty quickly there. And it is a San Francisco 1st down.
Kind of just feel it, don't you? Trying to close out this game, just keep leaning on that somebody who has produced and made the most of every one of his touches throughout.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. And understandably, they're happy to just let this clock run down to our 2-minute warning. 49ers feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. A pitch to McCaffrey. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
They're going to pass it here. Caught by his fullback behind the line.
Come on, man.
9 yards it looks like, and he's forced towards that sideline. And that's going to be good for a 49 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. And they get him for a loss. That's a big run, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And it's incomplete. Started as a catch, but they hit 4th and 3 before he could secure it. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw it. And that one's going to fall incomplete. That forces 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate. They really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
So punt coming up on 4th down. It's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. And the punt team hurries down, and they're going to stop this one at the 10-yard line.
At their own 10-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. He's not going to be able to get rid of it. They got to him. There's Bosa again. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. Pushing back for second down.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Multiple ways to attack. Here's second and long. Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And there's a big play for a moment, but he can't keep control of it through that hit. It's incomplete. That brings us to third down.
Time is certainly of the essence. So is using your eyes. I've always found, Kate, in these situations, when you make these desperation throws, you still got to manipulate that defense with your eyes and find an opening.
Throwing now. Trying to push deep downfield. They really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
I really don't mind taking a deep shot there, but the problem was that shot, it just wasn't open. And now the game really does hinge right here, Kate, on converting this fourth down.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this fourth down. Desperation time here. On the move, hit it right. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession
lost this one.
slipped through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. So after we saw fourth down last snap, now we've got first and goal. Back to throw. And that is the catch that can end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. One play after their defense makes a stand, Brock. This offense says thank you very much and hits the end zone for 6. And he pulls it. It's no good. Kick goes too far to the left. Point after left on the table. So now after his second missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Stops there, but that gets them the first. A big gain before the defense got to him. Looks like about 22 yards. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. 6 seconds to go, potentially our final snap. Throwing here, Darnold. Escapes the pocket. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Just continuing to add to some film that's going to be a little bit hard to watch. This guy, you typically don't see completion percentage numbers like this. Very, very accurate guy. Not today. He's going to have to figure out why.
Here he goes. One final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And the final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there. This game is over. So it's a win for the